Before you try these or listen to this, make sure you try these problems first. That's the only way to know whether you can do them correctly or not. Okay, so if you haven't done them yet, please pause this while you can figure these out. Alright, the first one says you're going to take the numbers given and you're going to convert them to a number times 10 to the 6th and a number times 10 to the minus 3. So again, what I want to do is I want to take 3.123 times 10 to the 3, and I want it to still be the same number, I just want to express it a different way. So the first thing I do from the steps of the other example is I rewrite the number 3.123 times 10 to the 3rd. I put the new exponent underneath, so first I'll do the 10 to the 6th. I compare the exponents, so from 3 to 6, this is an increase of 3, so I need to decrease this number by 3, which means I have to move it to the left. So this will be one place, and then I have to add 2 more zeros. So the new number is 0.003123 times 10 to the 6th. Again, it's the same exact number. Now let's try 10 to the minus 3. So 3.123 times 10 to the 3rd, that's the original number. Now I want to make it a number times 10 to the minus 3. I compare, so going from 3 to a minus 3, that's a decrease of 6. So I need to increase this number by 6 places. So I move it 1, 2, 3, and I have to add 3 more zeros. So 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. That'll be my 6 places. So that is the new number. Now let's just look at this in a little more detail. If I take the, let me just move this down here. If I take the number 3.123 and I want to express it as a regular decimal is a number times 10 to the 0. What I can do is I can either, 10 to the 3rd is the same thing as 1,000. So if I want to get rid of this times 10 to the 3rd, all I need to do is say it's 3.123 times 1,000, which is equal to 3123 or 3,123. So that is the number. Another way to do it is 10 to the 3rd means you move it to the right 3 places. So 1, 2, 3, which is also 3123 or 3,123. But if I follow the same path as I did with converting to 10 to the 6 or 10 to the minus 3, what I would need to do is take this number times 10 to the 3rd and make it a number times 10 to the 0, because remember 10 to the 0 is 1. So that would be the number expressed without any exponents. So compare the exponents from 3 to 0. That's a decrease by 3, and you always do the opposite. So you're going to increase by 3, which is 3,123 times 10 to the 0, or 3,123. So that is what this number is. And if you take each one of these other numbers times 10 to the 6th, because that's the equivalent, an equivalent number, 10 to the 6th is 1,000,000. So if you, on your calculator, if you take 0.003123 times 1,000,000, you will come out with the same number, 3,123. And then if I take the other number, which is 3,123,000 times 10 to the minus 3 times 10 to the minus 3, the equivalent decimal of that is 0.001. So if I took this number again times 0.001, it would equal 3,123. Alright, let's move down to the next number. The next number is the 1,245 times 10 to the minus 2. So again, I want to make that a number times 10 to the 6th. So I rewrite the number times 10 to the minus 2, 2. Let's erase that. And I want to make it a number times 10 to the 6th. So I'm going from a minus 2 to a plus 6. That's an increase of 8 places. So I need to decrease this number by 8 places. So the decimal place isn't here, but it's automatically assumed to be at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4. So I have to add 4 more zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5 times 10 to the 6th. So that's the new number. Again, it's the exact same number, just expressed a different way. Now let's take that same 1, 2, 4, 5 times 10 to the minus 2, and now I want to make it a number times 10 to the minus 3. So I compare my exponents. So to go from a minus 2 to a minus 3 is a decrease of 1. So I need to increase this number by 1. Again, there's my decimal. So all I have to do is add 1 0. So that is the exact same number. Finally, 4567 times 10 to the 5th. So 4567 times 10 to the 5th. Now I want to go to 10 to the 6th. I compare my exponents. That means I need to increase by 1. Going from number 5 to number 6 is an increase of 1. So you want to decrease this number by 1 place. So it becomes 4.567. And let's try the next one. 4567 times 10 to the 5th. And now I want to make it a number times 10 to the minus 3. So going from a positive 5 to a minus 3, comparing the exponents, that's going to be a decrease of 8 places. So I need to increase this number by 8. So there's 2 places, so I have to add 6 zeros. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is the exact same number. So if you wanted to get rid of this and make it a regular number, when you want to get rid of the exponents completely, if it's a positive exponent, you move it to the right by that many places. If it's a negative exponent, you move it to the left by that many places. So this method works when you have one type of exponent and you're converting it to a different type of exponent. When you want to get rid of the exponent completely, you just have to move it over to the right that many places if it's positive. So if I want to take this number and just convert it to get rid of the exponent, I have a positive 5. I'm going to move it to the right 5 places. So 1, 2, I have to add 3 zeros. So 45, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. So this is really what this number is, 4,567,000. So let's see if this number should still be 4,567,000. So I want to get rid of the exponent now, so it's times 10 to the minus 3. It's a negative 3, which means I move it to the left 3 places. So I take the 45, 67, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6 zeros, here's the decimal place. I move it over 3 places, which means I can get rid of those 3 zeros. And here is my number, which is 4,567,000. So that is still the same number. Now this one here, let's check this one. Again, this is a different process. You're getting rid of the exponents. So it's a positive exponent. So all you need to do is move it to the right 6 places. So 4.567. I'm taking this number here. I move it 6 places. So that's 1, 2, 3. So I add 3 more zeros. That gives me my 6 places. And you can see that this number is 4,567,000. So that is every single number that I changed, it still is exactly the 4,567,000, just expressed a different way.